quadratic equation using completing the square method. It's a very simple method. We have other methods like factorization method and general equation method. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
A general formula method. Now let's now see. We have general formula method, which is x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. This is general formula method. Very simple. Now here in this case, if you want to use general formula method, you have a to be what? 1, b to be minus 5, c to be 4. But we are not using general formula method. We are going to use completing the square method. Now what we need to do, you can see that we don't have coefficients. Coefficient of x squared here is 1. You just take the constant to the right hand side. X squared minus 5x equals 0 plus 0 minus, we have minus here, it turns to plus 4. Okay, the question is x squared minus 5x plus 4, sorry, plus 4. When it comes to the other side, turn to minus 4. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
In the question, it is plus 4. When it cross the equal sign, it turns to minus 4. You now have x squared minus 5x equals 0 minus 4. That's minus 4. Is there any question? Good. Now, what we need to do, since we don't have the coefficient of x squared as 2, 3, and the rest is 1, we don't need to divide through by the coefficient of x squared. Because when you divide through by the coefficient of x squared, in this case, you still get the value back. Now, what we need to do is to add the square of the half of the coefficients of x. Good. That's a good student. Of x to both sides of the equation. When you do that, you now say x squared minus 5x, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Plus half of this, let's write it as a statement, half of the coefficient. Come here and look at what is here. Half of the coefficient. What by coefficient? What is standing close to that x? Good. The value, which is minus 5. Some students, they will pick 5. They will forget that there's negative here. Minus 5. Square it equals minus 4 plus half of minus 5 square. That's it. From here, still let's analyze the question. X squared minus 5x plus half is times. Half times minus 5 squared equals minus 4 plus half times minus 5 squared. Any question? Well understood?
Yes.
Good. You now have x squared minus 5x plus 1 times minus 5, that's minus 5 over 2 squared. That 1 times minus 5 minus 5, 2 times this over 1. 2 times 1, you have 2. Equals minus 4 plus minus 5 over 2. This over 1 squared. Now what you need to do now, combine. Now say combine the addition of the square at the left hand side. When you are facing the board, this is the left hand side, this is the right hand side, or left hand side of the left hand side. Since you have said combine, no need of its tautology. When you say together again, combine, you now forget about this. Bring this together. X squared combine plus minus, you still give you negative minus 5 over 2. Is that okay? Since you have a square, bring this together. X minus 5 over 2. If it is plus that is here, x plus 5 over 2. bracket it and square. Is that okay?
What do you mean by combine the relation of the square and the length?
Okay, what they mean is that since you have the square here, you have the square here, you have gotten what you are looking for by looking for the half of this. Is that okay? You now show this one, forget about this one because you have already gotten what we need. Is that okay? And you have it squared here, and you have it squared here. Just bring this here and bring this in the bracket, bring it, join them together, collecting the like. Oh no, it's not about collecting the like terms. You are trying to bring those that have it squared together, and forget about the one that doesn't have the square because we now square it because this is having square, this is having square. Bring the two of them in the bracket and forget about this. When you are dealing with this, is when you are looking for the half of this x, half of the coefficient of x. That's when this one will still be applicable. But immediately you have gotten the square of this one, of the half of this, forget about this and bring this since it's having squared. And a student cannot bring this and this together because this one is not having squared. See now what I did, I brought this square here, minus 5 over 2, brought it here, and now square it because of it's having square and square. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Any question?
Yes.
Good, thank you. Equals to, now this minus 4 plus minus 5 squared is what? 25 over what?
4.
Over 4. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Good, this is over 1. Now, from here, you now have x minus 5 over 2 bracket squared equals minus 4. Let's find the LCM. LCM is what? 4. 1 goes in 4. 4 times minus 4 minus 16 plus 4 goes in 4, 1 times 25 3 of you 25. You now have x minus 5 over 2 bracket squared equals minus 16 for 25, that's 9 over 4. Find the square root of both sides. Immediately you find the square root of both sides, good, plus or minus. Is that okay? That's 2 cancel the square root. You are left with x minus 5 over 2 equals plus or minus 3 over 2. The reason why we are having plus or minus is that when you have minus 2 times minus 2 will give you 4. Positive 2 times 2 will still give you 4. Is that okay? Then the both multiplication of the same sign will still give you the same sign. Okay, now let's collect the like terms. X equals, take minus 5 over 2 to the right side, turn to minus 5, turn to 5 over 2. 5 over 2 plus or minus 3 over 2. Now x equals, let's separate the sign, 5 over 2 plus 3 over 2 or 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2. Find the LCM is 2. 2 goes into 1, 1 times 5, 5. Plus 2 goes into 1 times 3, 3. Or, let's find the LCM. 2 goes into 1 times 5, 5. Minus 2 goes into 1 times 3, 3. Now, x equals 8 over 2 or 2 over 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 4. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. X equals 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4 or 1. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now let's see when we have coefficient of x squared. Let's see when we have the coefficient of x squared. Let's see when we have the coefficient of x squared. Now, when we have 2x squared, solve minus 3x minus 5 to 0. In this case, let's take the constant to the right hand side.
Yes.
You now have 2x squared minus 3x equals 0.
Plus 5.
Correct. Plus 5. I love that. That's the first thing. Plus 5. Clap yourself. Clap yourself. Okay, good. You now have 2x squared minus 3x equals to 5. What we need to do is to divide through by 2 so that you turn the coefficient of x squared to be 1. Divide by 2, divide by 2. 2 cancel 2. You are left with x squared minus 3 over 2x equals 5 over 2. Okay?
Doesn't mean that if we will not divide it, we will not divide it to make the coefficient 1, cannot continue.
No, you can't continue. It's very cumbersome.
If the coefficient of x is 3, you divide by 2, it will just.
No, if you have coefficient of x squared to be 3, divide by 3. Any value you have before divide through by that coefficient. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now from here, now add the square of the half of the coefficient of x to both sides. From here you now have x squared minus 3 over 2x plus half of coefficient of x is minus 3 over 2 squared equals 5 over 2 plus, repeat this, whatever you do to the left hand side, you do to the right hand side. Half of minus 3 over 2 squared. Good. It comes out in WAEC often. And you can get your full mark. They always allocate high mark to this type of question. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, x squared minus 3 over 2x plus half. Now change off to time. Just go step by step in a systematic order so that you don't lose any mark. 5 over 2 plus half or times minus 3 over 2 squared. Good. Now you have x squared minus 3 over 2x plus, you can 1 times minus 3, that's minus 3 over 4 squared equals 5 over 2 plus minus 3 over 4 squared. Good. Now in answer, combine the addition of the square at the left hand side together. Just a combine. When you say combine, you already know what you are trying to say. Now you are not bringing this x squared and you are not interested in this again. You now have x minus 3 over 4 bracket squared equals 5 over 2 plus minus 3. This is minus 3 squared. That's 9 over 16. Please, over 16. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. You now have x minus 3 over 4 bracket squared. The LCM is 16. 2 goes is 16. That's 8. 8 times 5, 40. Plus 16 goes is still 1. 1 times 9, 9. Good. X minus 3 over 4 squared equals 40. 40 plus 9, that's 49. 49 over 16. Now find the square root of both sides. Now introduce minus. It's very important.
Yes, sir.
Must introduce that. Now 2 cancel the square root. You are left with x minus 3 over 4 equals plus or minus square root of 49, 7, and square root of 16, 4. Good. Now x equals, collect the like terms, minus 3 over 4 turns to positive, which is 3 over 4 plus or minus 7 over 4. Now let's separate the sign. X equals to 3 over 4 plus 7 over 4, or 3 over 4 minus 7 over 4. Good. Now x equals, LCM is 4. LCM is 4, not 1. Take note. 4 goes in 4, 1. 1 times 3, 3. Plus 4 goes in 4, 1. 1 times 7, 7. Or LCM 4. 4 goes in 4, 1. 1 times 3, 3. Minus 4 goes in 4, 1. 1 times 7, 7. Okay? Now, from here, okay? Now, let's continue with the solution. X equals 3 plus 7, that's 10 over 4, or 3 minus 7, that's minus 4 over 4. You know, when you are removing bigger number from smaller number, it will be negative. Is that okay? Yes. Good. Now, 2 in 4, 2. 2 in 10, 5. 4 here, 1, 4 here, 1. X equals 5 over 2, or minus 1. Is that okay? Yes. Because of this negative minus 1. X now, you have to turn it to mixed fraction. 2 goes in 5, 2 and a half, or minus 1. That's the end of the solution to the question. This example 2. Okay?
Is it enough to reduce it to the lowest?
Yes. This one. Okay. At this point.
No, it's dependent.
Yes, you must reduce it. Very, very important. You must to the lowest.
Let's say in
lowest term.
Among the options, can you just leave it as an improper fraction?
Yes, improper fraction. When you in WAEC, it comes out in theory. When they see you that you turn it to improper fraction, you know, they will know that you are a student that is very, very observant. You know, this 5 over 2 is like you are carrying, a car is carrying a lorry. Will it be very easy for that car? That's why we need to simplify it to the lowest term, so that these two, it's very easy for these two to carry this one. You don't live as a mathematician, you don't leave it as this at this point. You turn it to a mixed fraction. Very, very important. That's why in WAEC they allocate mark to the last answer that you got. If you stop here, they will jump this, might jump this place and come and give you mark at this point. Is that okay? Good. Ask your question. Any question again?
And the answer being this.
Decimal. Now, when you get to this, you can still and make it in decimal, but the same mark they give you, that's what they will still give you at that point. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Any question? This is the end of our class. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can have access to the latest video. Have a wonderful day.